Hey guys, for the video, the match I want to talk about is the matchup between Red Tornado versus the Vision. Who do I think will win this matchup? I really like Red Tornado. I think he's pretty underrated and overall just a really underappreciated character in DC. They didn't really do a lot with this character, to be honest. Honestly, I really like him, but I think his design is a little bit lacking. A little bit, I think he needs like a redesign, a little bit of redecoration. I think DC should kind of modernize his design. Maybe I'm kind of in the minority with my opinions, but I think somebody like Red Tornado kind of faces and kind of deals with the shortcomings of being kind of left in the past, so to speak. Honestly, I think DC needs to do a lot more with this character. With his capabilities of wind manipulation and wind formation, really cool power set. I really like the weird contrast between the fact that he's a mechanical, AI being, but he also kind of controls a fundamental aspect of nature, that being wind or air, whatever you want to call it. Overall, really cool power set, cool character, though, DC doesn't really do that much with him. Somebody like Vision, I mean, we all know who Vision is. I mean, he's one of the core members of the Avengers. He can phase through objects. He's also really intelligent, really insightful, and overall just a very calm and stoic character. He's obviously very powerful in his own right. He can phase through objects. People like Vision and what he brings to the team, he brings a lot more than just raw power. I really like Vision due to the fact that he kind of brings a more calm, stoic, and overall just very intelligent, dichotomy to the team that a lot of members don't really bring. Besides people like Iron Man, maybe you can also say somebody like Captain America, though he's not as philosophical or maybe as intelligent as the other characters. But someone like Vision is a really cool character. I respect what he does. I respect what he brings to the table. But for this matchup, who do I think will win? If they were to go blow to blow, they were to go mano a mano, who would win this matchup? You know, I like Red Tornado. I like what he brings to the table. But unfortunately for Red Tornado, I think he's kind of lacking in just raw power. I think he lacks raw versatility and the utility kind of needed to really win this matchup. There's really not that much he can do to the Vision. I don't even think somebody like Red Tornado is even physically strong enough to hurt Vision. Not saying that he's a weak character, but physical showcasing of his character. He's never really impressed me with his physicals. I'm just talking about just raw strength, what he can do just without the wind, manipulation or formation, techniques that he uses. Somebody like Red Tornado, not really an impressive character, at least physically wise. I know he's an AI, so he does have superhuman strength, obviously, due to the fact that he's artificial being, he's robotic in nature. So obviously he does have his superhuman, characteristics and traits. But overall, when you're comparing him to Vision, I don't really think he stacks up. I mean, what can he really do to hurt Vision? I mean, the fact that Vision can phase through objects is really he kind of just hard counters what Red Tornado can really do. I mean, he could just, have all these really cool and fancy wind, techniques and formations. Not really going to do that much to Vision. I mean, what is he going to do? Just blow some dirt off of him? I mean, not only that, but Vision is an artificial being. He's robotic. I mean, he's synthetic in nature. I don't really think, getting